Hi everyone, welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Cameron Wilkinson, and today I'm joined by Adam Haas, Director of Experiential at the Trade Group. Adam, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into experiential marketing?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been in the event business for over 15 years. I started off on the entertainment side. About 5 or 6 years into that, I had my first opportunity to do a product launch in Miami. And after I did that, my passion and excitement for experiential marketing kind of took off. And for the last decade, I have solely been working in the experiential marketing space, producing activations all over the country.
Wow, and you've never looked back?
Never looked back.
Yeah. What is it about experiential marketing that excites you?
Sure. For me, I think that experiential marketing creates an emotion. It gathers an experience for the attendee or the consumer. And, you're taking an area that nothing was there before, and then a brand builds out an experience for an attendee, and they get to experience a product, evoke an emotion, and leave remembering that experience. And so to look back on my career or to look into the future and know that I'm creating environments that people are going to remember, it really is something that really plays into the passion that I have for this.
What are some common myths and misconceptions about experiential marketing or brand activations you think some people have?
I think that when people see an activation, sometimes a myth is that it was an easy build or that was an easy idea to put together. No matter how small or large an activation is, there should be a lot of thought that goes behind it. And the methodology behind creating a successful activation is to put yourself in the mind of the attendee and who is actually interacting with that activation. Brands are doing this as a way to go against the traditional norm of marketing. Instead, they're creating an experience for a consumer to understand their product, really humanize the brand. So when you see an activation, there should be thought behind every detail that goes into that activation. And so I think that when people see an activation or an experience and they think, well, that wasn't so difficult to put together, in fact, they're incorrect. There should be a lot of thought that goes into it so that the proper emotions come from that activation, which leads to a successful experience.
Right, yeah. And people don't buy with their logic, they buy with their emotions.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very good.
Absolutely.
Are there any brand activations or experiences recently that another company has done that stuck out in your mind?
Nowadays there are so many activations taking place on a daily occurrence, but I think some of the big brands like Instagram or Meta have really cornered the market in creating unique experiences that people can share. And that's a really big part of experiential marketing now. And traditionally, the activation was the point to create that experience. And now the activation is really the photo opportunity for social media. So brands who are in the social media world, who are social media forward, are creating activations that are designed to be posted on platforms. Something that we look at 10 years ago, the return on investment for a brand to do an activation was how many products they sold as a result of that activation. Well, now social media impressions are the new return on investment. You'll actually hear in debriefs after an activation, this activation bolstered this many social media impressions. So we're in an age where it's not about even the in-person experience. It's really how is it able to be put on social media and shared throughout the world because you created an experience that was shareable.
What's your vision for this division at the Trade Group?
Yeah.
And what's something that the Trade Group offers, agencies that other vendors or partners wouldn't typically be able to offer?
For sure. So before I even get into vision, I think it's important to discuss the incredible capabilities that are in this facility. It's one thing to be able to be good at fabrication, but to have the infrastructure, the design elements, the team that is in this facility. At the end of the day, my vision is to take an already incredible reputation of this company, expand on the relationships that we already have, and really utilize the capabilities of the Trade Group to become a single source partner for agencies and brands across the world.
What are just some common brand activations and experiences that companies can implement fairly quickly?
Sure.
Like mobile tours, maybe?
Sure. Well, mobile tours are a little difficult on a logistical side, but I think that if brands or agencies want to come up with kind of simple solution to be able to have people interact with that brand. Social media moments, photo booth forward, photo moments are really the way to go. They have continued to be one of the top activations in experiential marketing, which is give people the opportunity to take a fun picture. And in doing so, those people are going to post, the selfie generation is a real thing. Yep. And so you can resist it, or you can play into it in order to strengthen and grow your audience by giving them what they want, which is a great photo moment.
But first, let me take a selfie.
I think that social media is an incredibly powerful tool. And it allows people to connect, stay connected. It allows people to share their world with others. And so for a brand to immerse themselves in that experience with someone and have that person feel like they can share what they're doing, but in doing so, you're actually promoting a brand or service, really is an incredibly powerful tool that if you want to resist the social media world, you will be really left behind. So everything that is created, the methodology, the design elements, even the materials that you use in your activation have to be photo friendly for social media. And if you're not thinking that way, then you're not going to get the kind of social media return on investment that you were hoping for.
So Adam, what's the bottom line?
The bottom line is that there is so many incredible opportunities out there to provide high quality, engaging activations. And this company should be the premier activation builder in the United States. And I am determined to ensure that happens.
Adam, thanks for joining us on this episode of The Bottom Line. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube for more content. Thanks. Bye.